Hi guys, welcome back to the SA20 League of 2025-26. Some technical glitches, that's why it got delayed to live stream. Tagiso Rabada is the new bowler into the attack now. That's back of the length. Luante Pretorius defends it back to the bowler. Again a dot ball to start the over. Luante Pretorius and Asha Tribe are opening the batting for the Paarl Royals as usual. The Paarl Royals batting first today. It's a home match for Paarl Royals. Second ball of the over coming up. That's back of the length again, and Luante Pretorius drives it straight to covers. Again a dot ball from Rabada. The third ball of the over coming up. This time it's flicked leg side nonchalantly, and he picks up another boundary. Second boundary for Luante Pretorius. I don't think it was a bad delivery at all by any stretch of the imaginations. But Luante Pretorius is so good with those pick-up shots and picks up another boundary. Short and wide this time, cut away towards deep point, and Pretorius picks up another single. So 5 runs from this over so far, still 2 balls left. MI Cape Town still winless in this tournament. Paarl Royals got off the mark in their previous match. Paarl Royals picked up a win against the Sunrisers Eastern Cape away from home. That is a very important thing. Today Paarl Royals are playing at home. We have seen in this tournament how home teams have struggled to win. That's gone leg side. And that'll be another boundary. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. Second boundary in this over, and this time it's Asha Tribe who gets into the act. Picks up another boundary. The last ball of the over goes again over mid-on again, and another boundary to finish the over. An expensive start here from Rabada. 13 runs came from that over, and the Paarl Royals are 25 without loss after 3 overs. So 2 MI teams are in action today at the same time now. MI Emirates are playing the qualifier 2 match against the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders today. It's a playoff match in the ILT20. And then MI Cape Town are also in action here in the SA20. Trent Bolt now continuing into his second over. That's on the pads, flicked away by Luante Pretorius, and picks up another single to start the over. Asha Tribe is back on strike. That's back of the length, and Asha Tribe flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. This time on the pads, Pretorius flicks it away towards square leg. Maybe it might be one leg bias, I think. Nope, it's given as runs actually. So maybe it went off the bat of Pretorius. No, it's actually given as one leg bias. So Asha Tribe is back on strike. Bolt coming around the wicket now to Asha Tribe. And he defends it towards covers. And Asha Tribe picks up another single. You look at the points table. Joburg Super Kings are at the top of the pile, the top of the table. 3 wins from 3 matches. A dramatic win yesterday in the Super Over against the Durban Super Giants. Unfortunately, Durban Super Giants have suffered back-to-back defeats against the Joburg Super Kings. That's flicked away again by Luandre Pretorius towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. MI Cape Town are right now at the bottom of the table with 2 defeats from 3 matches, still winless in this tournament. 2 defeats and 1 no result in this tournament so far for MI Cape Town. So Rashid Khan and his men, the defending champions, MI Cape Town, have a lot of work to do in this season. The Bolt coming around the wicket. He comes down the wicket, finds the gap, and that'll run away for 4 as well. It's such a good young player, this Asha Tribe. Once again finding that gap really well and ending the over with a boundary. 9 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 34 without loss after 4 overs. There's a bowling change now. Rashid Khan is the new bowler into the attack for the MI Cape Town. Rashid Khan coming over the wicket to Luandre Pretorius. And that's a quicker delivery on the pads. Luandre Pretorius flicks it straight to short fine leg. And again a dot ball to start the over from Rashid Khan. Goes for a slog sweep this time. It's towards deep mid-wicket. Our fielder puts in the dive but can't stop it. And another boundary from Pretorius. This is a good start here from the Paarl Royals. Shot again, pulled again, 4 again. He overcorrected this time. Rashid Khan looking to bowl it a little bit more quicker, but too short, asking to be hit. And Pretorius doesn't miss out on it once again. Back-to-back boundaries for Luandre Pretorius. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Luandre Pretorius is batting on 21 from just 17 balls. 4 boundaries already. Gives himself room again. This time gently flicks it away. and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Oh, and Asha Tribe gives himself room, goes offside all the way for 6 over long off. What a shot that is. It was just tossed up a little bit extra there from Rashid Khan. Now this young man, Asha Tribe, so much bravery to go after arguably one of the best spinners in T20 cricket and picks up the first 6 of this innings. Last ball of the over. It's a quicker delivery and Asha Tribe flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. Expensive over from Rashid Khan. 16 runs came from that over and 50 comes up for the Paarl Royals. Paarl Royals are 50 without loss after 5 overs. So Dane Pete is the new bowler into the attack for the MI Cape Town. And straight away Asha Tribe sweeps towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. What shots this Asha Tribe is playing. Unbelievable stuff. The Luandre Pretorius, we can say last year he played really well actually as A20. That's really good. But Asha Tribe, introduced into this league this season, is really playing some serious shots today. And to make matters worse, Dane Pete has overstepped the line. It's a no ball and a free hit. Goodness gracious. Couldn't get any more worse for the MI Cape Town. Free hit delivery coming up. And he goes big. Slog sweep. It's in the air. And it's out of the ground. This is exactly what Luandre Pretorius is known for doing. That is a massive hit. He's cleared that big boundary down the ground. So the free hit has costed MI Cape Town big time. The Luandre Pretorius was another 6 here. Tossed up again and Pretorius goes over, covers and that'll race away for 4. What a beauty of a shot that is. Just gently tapped it over those fielders. And he picks up another boundary. It looks like he cannot do no wrong today, Luandre Pretorius. This time it's hit away leg side by Pretorius and he picks up another single. And now Asha Tribe goes again. It's in the air. Could be out. Oh no! Fielder was running backwards. Couldn't get there. And Asha Tribe picks up another couple of runs. I think it's Nicholas Puran, the fielder. Nicholas Pooran left the MI Emirates team to play for MI Cape Town. That itself is a big surprise. They're playing the playoff match there, qualifier 2. Full toss, that's swept away by Asha Tribe, but straight to point. And another dot ball from, and they have picked up the single. No, they have not picked up the single, it's a dot ball. So one more delivery left in this over. Gives himself room again, drives it away towards covers. And Asha Tribe. Asha Tribe picks up another single to finish the over. So 16 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 66 without loss after 6 overs after the power play. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Rashid Khan is continuing into his second over, and straight away Asha Tribe hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. On the pass this time, flicked away by Pretorius, straight to square leg. And Luandre Pretorius picks up another single. This time again on the pads. And Asha Tribe flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single as well. So 3 singles to start this over. Still 3 more deliveries left. This is a much better over from Rashid Khan. He was expensive in this first over. Trying to make a comeback here. Quicker ball again. And it's pulled away down the ground to long on. And another single for Luandre Pretorius. Gives himself room. Asha Tribe hits it down the ground to long off. Long off comes around, puts in the dive. But they'll pick up a couple of runs, I guess. Yes, another couple of runs for Asha Tribe. And what an opening partnership this is turning out to be. MI Cape Town need to find a way to break this partnership. Otherwise, they'll be staring at another big score, big run chase today. Goes for the sweep here. Tribe. Has he found the gap? No. Straight to deep mid wicket. And another single to finish the over. Better over from Rashid Khan. 7 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 73 without loss after 7 overs. So MI Cape Town looking to register their first win in this tournament. Quicker delivery there from Dane Pete. Asha Tribe going for the cut shot and not able to make connection. Dot ball to start. Tomorrow it's a big clash. Joburg Super Kings taking on Sunrisers Eastern Cape. 2 power pack teams looking for the flick shot there. Not able to make connection. Keeper takes the stumps off. The keeper takes the bails off for a particular reason, but it will still be not out. This time goes for the reverse sweep, gets it past. Short third man, but it will still be only a single, I guess. In fact, they have picked up a couple of runs. That's good running from Asha Tribe. Full toss this time, swept away but straight to the fielder. So the last couple of overs have been good from the MI Cape Town bowlers. Previous over from Rashid Khan and now Dane Pete containing the runs here. As long as they are not conceding boundaries, I think MI Cape Town are doing well. Shot this time, pulled away by Tribe. Has he found the gap? He has. Beats that fielder at deep mid wicket and picks up another boundary. 2 shots from Dane Pete, asking for trouble. And Asha Tribe doesn't miss out on that. Moves into the 40s. This guy is playing a gem of an innings here already. And this time he hits it down the ground. Asha Tribe down the ground to long off. Might push for 2 here. Well, they've taken the bails off. They've gone upstairs to the third umpire. We need to see whether he's made his ground or not. This could be a big decision here. Has he made his ground? Yes, he has. I think he's just about made his ground. A dive, I think, saved Luandre Pretorius there. He has made his ground. So the decision will be not out. I mean, the decision should be not out, but the thing is, Luantre Pretorius, that's not the correct way to ground your bat actually. His bat was upside down when he was trying to ground it. But anyways, the decision is given as not out, but that's a very, very risky thing actually. Where you're risking your chances of getting out by grounding your bat like that. Luantre Pretorius survives that. So 8 runs came from that over. And the Paarl Royals are 81 without loss after 8 overs. So Kagiso Rabada is back into the attack now for MI Cape Town. Conceded 13 runs in his first over. Well, in all the previous matches in this season so far, the MI Cape Town bowlers have been very expensive. Even in the previous match, they had an advantage against Pretoria Capitals, but they let it slip. And now again, a superb opening partnership here from Paarl Royals. So it's happening regularly with the MI bowlers now. That's on a good length, and Pretorius drives it back to the bowler. Then a dot ball to start the over. Rabada now coming around the wicket, and Pretorius again drives it towards point. Another dot ball from Kagiso Rabada. Comes down the wicket this time and drives it away. Finds the gap and they'll run away for 4. Once again, outstanding placement from Luantre Pretorius. Picks up another boundary. His 6th boundary in this innings. And his opening partnership continues to get better and better for the Paarl Royals. This time it's back of the length and Luantre Pretorius flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. Two more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball, Asha Tribe gives himself room, cuts it away towards covers and picks up another single. The last ball of the over. Shot this time, it's pulled away over the keeper. More of a top edge, it's gone over that keeper and they'll run away for another boundary to finish the over. It's been that kind of day, isn't it? For MI Cape Town. Another boundary to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 91 without loss after 9 overs. So Dane Pete is continuing into his third over now. Has also been expensive, none for 24 in his 2 overs. Coming around the wicket to Asha Tribe. And Asha Tribe gives himself room, goes inside out, over extra covers. And that will run away for 4, will it? Oh, well fielded, I think. I think the fielder has done well. Nicholas Pooran, the fielder, is an outstanding fielder. Dives and stops the boundary, I feel. That is extraordinary work actually from Nicholas Pooran. One of the best fielders you'll ever see. He doesn't miss many, Nicholas Pooran. Second ball of the over coming up. And Asha Tribe sweeps it away towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. So 3 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. Tossed up again on the pads this time. And another single from Luandre Pretorius. Getting closer to a 100-run opening partnership. Paarlroyals at their best. Well, one MI team is struggling here. Another MI team is on their way to making it to the IL T20 finals, I think. Full toss that swung away leg side by Asha Tribe towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. MI, just to give you an update, MI Emirates need only 121 runs to win from 20 overs against Abu Dhabi Night Riders in their qualifier 2 and make it through to the final to play against Desert Vipers. Desert Vipers have been phenomenal in the IL T20 tournament this year and they'll need to face the might of MI Emirates, I feel, in the final. So Rashid Khan into his third over now. Oh, and Asha Tribe gives himself room, looks to cut it away. Little bit of an inside edge maybe. Dot ball to start the over. So quicker delivery this time. Asha Tribe looking to flick it away, gets the leading edge towards covers. And picks up another single, and what a moment this is for Asha Tribe. A half century here. A maiden SA20 half century for Asha Tribe. 5 boundaries and 1 sixer, 5 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 154.55. Another quicker delivery. Luandre Pretorius flicks it away leg side towards deep square leg and picks up another single. And also a 100-run opening partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 100 from 63 balls. The 100 comes up for the Paarlroyals as well. Outstanding batting from both these openers. This time he goes for a slog sweep. And he's nailed it. I say no, it's not. Catch taken at deep mid wicket. So Thought for a moment he had hit it cleanly, but Nicholas Pooran, I think, in the deep, has taken the catch. Well, Asha Tribe has to go. Completed his half century, an excellent half century. Was looking to clear that boundary there at deep mid wicket. Long boundary, I feel. Has holed out to Nicholas Pooran, who will not drop a catch. So Asha Tribe is out after scoring 51 runs from 34 balls, and MI Cape Town finally get their first breakthrough. Paarl Royals are 100 for 1 after 10.4 overs. So Asha Tribe is out. In comes the captain of the Paarl Royals, David Miller. What a knock he played in the previous game. Whenever you give a situation to him and tell him you are the man to win it for the team, no one else is there to bat. He thrives in those situations, and his name is David Miller. So can he produce another knock like what he did previous match? 2 more deliveries left in this over from Rashid Khan. That's tossed up again, and Miller flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Around the wicket now to Luandre Pretorius. And that's a quicker delivery. Pretorius flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 4 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Asha Tribe. And Paarl Royals are 102 for 1 after 11 overs. So Dane Pete is continuing into the attack into his last over, and that's a quicker delivery. Pretorius hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. So David Miller is back on strike. Killer Miller, as they call him. Quicker delivery, and Miller drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Pete. Tossed up, Miller looks to go inside out. He's sliced it past point, and he picks up another single here. Quicker ball again, and Pretorius gives himself room, drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Another quicker ball. Miller hits it down the ground. Continues to take the singles here. Meanwhile, when I was saying something, I don't know whether the connection was intact. I think the connection buffered a little bit and then came back. What I was trying to say is, MI Emirates, they might just win the qualifier 2 today against Abu Dhabi Night Riders, and they might go into the ILT20 2025-26 final. The Mumbai Indians as a franchise, as a whole, they haven't lost a final since 2010. Be it IPL, be it MLC, be it SA20, be it ILT20. The MI franchise have not lost a final since 2010. The only final they have lost, they lost to Chennai Super Kings in IPL 2010. That is the one and only final which Mumbai Indians as a whole franchise, whole MI Cape Town, MI Emirates, you name all the MI franchises, they have lost one final in 2010. And Desert Vipers will be up against that team in the final, and they have to break that winning streak of MI if MI Emirates win today's qualifier 2 and go into the ILT20 final. So that will be very interesting to see. The Desert Vipers have been phenomenal in this ILT20 tournament. They were always serious title contenders ever since the start of the tournament itself. And they need to stop giant killers, Mumbai Indians. Be it any tournament, Mumbai Indians are giant killers. You need to stop them. That will be an interesting final to see. But coming back to this game though, they're continuing to take the singles here. Snyman is the new ball, is back into the attack into his second over. 2 singles to start this over. So half century here for Luandre Pretorius. 50 from 36 balls with 7 boundaries and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 138.89. Outstanding knock from him. That's a quicker ball. Miller cuts it away. Offside. He's found the gap and they'll run away for 4. So first boundary for Killer Miller. First of many more to come. That is what Miller will be hoping for. This time it's a quicker delivery. Miller looking to pull it away. Appeal for LBW here. Umpire says not out. They're going to have a discussion whether to go for the review or not. Was it sliding down the leg side? That looked very adjacent actually. Not quite sure about that. They have not gone for the review. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's a wide down the leg side, I feel. Or has it gone off the pad? I think it's gone off Miller's pad. So it is given as a dot ball. Thought initially that might have been a wide, but not to be. Last ball of the over. It's a full toss and Miller puts it away leg side. In the gap for another 4. That's a loosener from Snyman. Don't know whether it slipped out of his hands. David Miller, in the kind of form he is in, he won't miss out on those loose deliveries. Picks up another boundary to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 116 for 1 after 13 overs. So George Linde is the new bowler into the attack now for MI Cape Town. Luandre Pretorius. is on strike. So Linde coming around the wicket to Pretorius, and Pretorius goes for a slog sweep. I think, I don't know whether it went off the bat or not. It's gone towards short fine leg. Again a dot ball to start the over. Sikandar Raza is back in the team today for the MI Cape Town. He's playing for MI Cape Town. Full toss, and that's pulled away by Pretorius. Down towards deep mid wicket. And Luandre Pretorius picks up another single. Another quicker ball, and Miller flicks it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single as well. So again, 2 singles from the first 3 balls of this over. Three more deliveries left in this over. Miller will fancy a little bit of left arm spin. In fact, Pretorius is on strike. That's a full delivery, and Pretorius drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. David Miller is back on strike. Quicker ball again. Miller flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Let's cut away. Oh, fumble at point. Will allow another single to finish the over. So, I mean, a productive over, good over for MI Cape Town actually. 5 runs came from that over, and Paarl Royals are 121 for 1 after 14 overs. So Trent Boult is back into the attack. He still has 2 overs left in his spell. Luandre Pretorius has scored a fantastic half century today, is on strike. And that shot is clubbed back down the ground. Long off will come around, I think. And that's good fielding at long off. Luandre Pretorius picks up another couple of runs to start the over. Slow ball this time, and Pretorius hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Shot this time, pulled away by Miller, finds the gap, another boundary. Too short this time from Trent Boult. And David Miller puts it away beautifully for another four, his third boundary in this innings. The captain of Paarl Royals continuing his good form in this tournament. Slow ball this time and Miller pulls it away again towards deep mid-wicket and will pick up another single. Well, Miller looks exhausted, or is he just trying to do some stretching probably? Two left-handers at the crease for Paarl Royals. Full this time, flicked away by Luandre Pretorius towards deep mid-wicket. And picks up another single as well. The last ball of the over coming up. Miller on strike. Short ball is in the air and is taken. The slower short ball has worked dramatically for Trent Boult. Banging it into the wicket. Miller looking to pull it away. Gets the top edge. And a simple catch at short fine leg. And the second wicket goes down for Paarl Royals. And this little partnership that was building up nicely has been broken. And it's a big wicket as well, because any day picking up the wicket of David Miller is huge. A nice way to finish the over for Trent Boult. So David Miller is out after scoring a quick 19 from 14 balls, and Paarl Royals are 130 for 2 after 15 overs. So Sikandar Raza is the new batter to the crease for the Paarl Royals. He's playing for the Paarl Royals, not MI Cape Town. Yeah. So George Linde is into his second over now. Luandre Pretorius is on strike. Full toss. Pretorius hits it away down the ground to long on. Will push for 2, I think. And that's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs to start the over. He looks to swing it away again, but hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from George Linde. Goes for a slog sweep and nails it out of the ground. Luandre Pretorius doesn't care whether Miller gets out, whether Asha Tribe gets out. He doesn't care about any of that. All he cares is, I want to hit it out of the ground That is exactly what he cares. Continues to hit sixes. This time tossed up outside the off stump. Pretorius comes down the wicket, drives it straight to covers. Another dot ball from George Linde. Two more deliveries left in this over. Goes for the slog sweep again. Down the ground to long on. Finds the gap. Oh, excellent fielding. Again is it Nicholas Pooran. He's everywhere in the field today. Is Nicholas Pooran, the big Caribbean. Throws himself in the field, doesn't he? Absolutely fantastic. Once again from the Caribbean batter, Nicholas Pooran. And Pretorius picks up another couple of runs. The last ball of the over coming up. That's full and wide. It's driven again towards deep extra covers, and Luandre Pretorius picks up another single to finish the over. So 11 runs came from that over, and Paarl Royals are 141 for 2 after 16 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Kagiso Rabada is into his third over, concedes a single of the first ball, and now Sikandar Raza is back on strike, facing his first ball, and that's driven away straight to point, and he doesn't take the single. It's a dot ball from Rabada. Well, Sikandar Raza, I think, is recovering from a tragedy, personal tragedy probably. It's good to see him coming and playing here, despite all those personal things. In fact, Sikandar Raza got off the mark with a single. Third ball of the over coming up, and that's a full delivery. Pretorius hits it in the air, down the ground to long on. It's 1 bounce to long on, and Luandre Pretorius picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, goes for the cut shot there. It's beaten the keeper as well, and I think it will be I think it will be a bye single for Sikandar Raza. Should be byes, isn't it? Yes, it is byes. So just 4 runs from this over. Good over here from Rabada. Still 2 more deliveries left in this over. So Rabada coming around the wicket. Pretorius looking to flick it away, not able to make connection. It's given as a wide by the umpire. So Rabada has to reload that one again. Slow ball this time. It's hit in the air by Pretorius. Clears mid off. It won't reach the boundary, but Luandre Pretorius will pick up another couple of runs. Once again, very good bowling from Rabada. He's taking the pace off, banging the ball into the wicket, not giving the pace which Pretorius wants for him to find the boundaries. That's very, very clever bowling and very good, intelligent bowling from Rabada. Last ball of the over. That's shot again. It's pulled away again, but this might be in the gap. Oh, really good fielding again. The fielding has been outstanding from the MI Cape Town fielders in the last few overs. And Luandre Pretorius picks up another couple of runs to finish the over. The 150 comes up for the Paarl Royals. 9 runs came from that over, and Paarl Royals are 150 for 2 after 17 overs. So Rashid Khan is continuing into his last over, bowling the 18th over, and Sikandar Raza drives it away towards covers and picks up another single to start the over. The runs have dried up a little bit in the last few overs for the Paarl Royals. And this time Pretorius goes for reverse sweep, picks up another single here, Luandre Pretorius. 2 singles to start this over. This time Sikandar Raza swings and misses, and the keeper has fumbled it as well, so he'll pick up a single. Overthrows as well, so another couple of runs here for Sikandar Raza. Comedy of errors there, couple of runs, he keeps the strike. Rashid Khan getting through his overs quickly, 2 byes it is. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Oh, that's a googly appeal for ABW. And the finger goes up. Rashid Khan strikes. Sikandar Raza, I think he'll go upstairs for the review here. Nothing to lose. Just a few more overs left for the end of the innings, so you can go upstairs for the review. And I think that is exactly what Sikandar Raza has done. So need to have a look at this upstairs. Well, will that be missing leg stump? That's the big question here. The only way Sikandar Raza can get saved is if that ball goes on to miss leg stump. Doesn't appear to be any bat involved in that. Pitching outside off, impact in line. And wickets hitting, so Rashid Khan has got the breakthrough. The decision will remain as out. And Sikandar Raza has to go. Obviously, it's a good thing that Sikandar Raza came to play this match, because I don't know what kind of mind space he will be in. He's gone through a personal tragedy. The Sikandar Raza has gone after scoring 2 runs from 5 balls, and Paarl Royals are now 154 for 3 after 17.4 overs. So Delano Portgeeter is the new batter to the crease for Paarl Royals. Has the capability to hit a long ball. It's very, very surprising that Ruben Herman has been demoted down the order like this. A very quality batter, Ruben Herman. He could have been promoted up the order. Normally Ruben Herman bats at number 3. But to demote him so much, to only 2 overs remaining now. So even if Ruben Herman comes in, it will be a lot of pressure on him to go for the shot straight away. This time Portgeeter goes to the reverse sweep, and reverse sweeps it straight to point and gets off the mark with a single. This is an outstanding over from Rashid Khan. Just 5 runs from this over, still 1 ball left. Was expensive in his first over, but has made a really good comeback, has to be said. 2 for 30 in his 3.5 overs, still 1 ball left in this over. Last ball of the over. Another quicker delivery, and Blue Andre Pretorius flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and Paarl Royals are 156 for 3 after 18 overs. So Trent Bolt is going to be bowling the penultimate over for the MI Cape Town. Just 2 more overs left in this innings. Luandre Pretorius is still there, but has slowed down a little bit in the last few overs. At one stage it looked like Paarl Royals can surely get to 200 plus, but now 200 is looking very distant. And credit needs to be given to the MI Cape Town bowlers. They have been slowing down the things. They have not conceded boundaries. That is a very important thing. So here's Bolt with the penultimate over. And that's a good Yorker. Driven down the ground by Pretorius. They're going to push for 2, I think. No, they won't. Just a single to start the over. So Delano Podgater is back on strike. Delano Podgater, an ex-MI Cape Town player. He played for MI Cape Town last year in this SA20 tournament. And then MI Cape Town released him. Now he's in Paarl Royals. Second ball of the over coming up. Another full delivery. Podgater hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. The 4 more deliveries left in this over. There's been 18 balls since the last boundary has been scored in this innings. And that is what I was saying actually. That is why I need to give credit to the MI Cape Town bowlers for pulling things back here. That's too wide. Too wide from Bolt. Has to reload that one again. Trent Bolt also, what a complete package he is. He can bowl with the new ball. He can bowl in the death. Played an important role in MI New York. They won the MLC last year. He played an important role in that. Trent Bolt always picks up wickets with a new ball, but surprisingly this season Trent Bolt hasn't picked up that many wickets with a new ball. That's in the air, down the ground again. Long off will come around. Oh, fumble, misfield, and Pretorius will come back for the second. That's good running between the wickets from Luandre Pretorius. The 3 more deliveries left in this over. Goes for a scoop shot. It's in the air. Short fine leg. It clears short fine leg and that runs away for 4. So finally a boundary after nearly 20 balls for the Paarl Royals. And once again it's that man Luandre Pretorius with the boundary. Oh, it's a full delivery. Let's hit on the path. Appeal for LBW. Appeal for LBW. Umpire says not out. And now the MI Cape Town are going to have a discussion whether to go for the review or not. And they are going for the review, I think, isn't it? Trent Bolt signaled a review. They are going for the review. And the bowlers these days, they are so desperate. Once the ball hits the pad, the bowlers want to go for the review. You don't even need to consult the captain. We'll go for the review ourselves. Trent Bolt is taking the review. Goodness gracious me. But I think clearly the bat was involved there for Luandre Pretorius, so I think it will remain not out. Big bat involved there, big inside edge. Just having a look at ultra edge. Yep. Is it hit the bat? Has it hit the bat or not? Doesn't look like it's hit the bat actually. It's such a sneaky thing, you know. It's ball is close to the bat. We all think that it's hitting the bat. It's not hit the bat. It's gone straight onto the pad, so it will be. Well, it was such a close thing actually. Very close thing, but the decision remains as not out. Last ball of the over coming up. Delano Podgater on strike. Oh, another good Yorker. Pretorius wants the run, can't get it. Excellent over from Trent Bolt. 10 runs came from that over. And Paarl Royals are 166 for 3 after 166 for 3 after 19 overs. With still 1 over to go. So one more over left. Trent Boult has done well, 1 for 33 in his 4 overs. He's not picking up as many wickets as he would like. He picks up 1 wicket every time, particularly in the middle overs. With the new ball, I think is tapered off a little bit. Needs to get his form back. Kagiso Rabada is going to be bowling the last over. Luandre Pretorius on 84 has a chance to get to the 3-figure mark if he can clear some boundaries. Here's Rabada with the last over. Round the wicket to Pretorius. And that's edged and past the keeper, and that's 4 to start the over. That'll help. We move to 170 now, Paarl Royals. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes for the wide Yorker there, Rabada. Pretorius swings and misses. It's a valuable dot ball. It's given as a wide actually. Given as a wide by the umpire. So Rabada has to reload that one again. He's been expensive today, Rabada. That's length. Pretorius hits it in the air. Down to long on. It's on the gap. Another boundary. Moves into the 90s. On to 92 now. Pretorius needs 8 more runs to get to the landmark. To get to the century. The first century of Bethway SA20 of 2025-26. Can he get there? This time it's short and wide. It's cut away again by Pretorius towards deep extra covers. Will push for 2 here for sure. And yes, he picks up another couple of runs. On to 94 now. 3 more deliveries left. 6 needed for Pretorius. He can do it in 1 hit here. He can do it in 1 hit. What an innings this has been from Luandre Pretorius. Calm, measured knock. 4th ball of the over. Again, slower short ball, beautifully bowled. It's hit away offside. They're going to push for 2 again, I think. Push for 2 again, no matter what. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs. Moves to 96 now. And now just a boundary away is Luandre Pretorius. The score moves to 179 as well. What a moment it will be for the young man if he can get these 4 runs, which is needed. The crowd is cheering him on. Needs a boundary here, Pretorius. Coming around the wicket, look, Rabada. Inside edges it down the ground. They're going to push for 2 again. Surely pushing for 2. Chance of run out of the bowler's end. I think he's made it back. That's good running again from Podgater. Really good running. They've crossed 180. Pretorius moves to 98 now. And there's still 1 ball left. 2 runs needed for the century. I mean, it's like chasing down a target in the second innings, isn't it? 4 runs to win from 2 balls, 2 runs to win from 1 ball. All these calculations come in. Now 1 ball left in this innings. Pretorius needs 2 runs for a century. Can he get there? Last ball of the innings from Rabada. Full and wide. It goes for the drive. Is it too wide? Is it too wide or not? No, it's not a wide. Oh dear. Agony here for Luandre Pretorius. Couldn't make contact on the last ball. A dot ball to finish the over. But what an innings it has been. 15 runs came from the last over. And Paarl Royals finished their 20 overs on 181 for 3 at the end of their 20 overs. Luandre Pretorius is stranded on 98 not out from 65 balls with 10 boundaries and 2 sixers. At a strike rate of 150.77. But it has to be said, a brilliant last over from Rabada actually. The last few deliveries, Rabada didn't give anything in the slot to Luandre Pretorius. and that is why he couldn't complete his century there. But he can hold his chin high. He's played a fantastic knock. The superb opening partnership actually between Asha Tribe and Luandre Pretorius, 100 plus opening partnership. And then David Miller also played a small cameo. You look at the opening partnership of 100 from 65 balls, and then a small partnership between Luandre Pretorius and David Miller as well. David Miller scoring 19 from 14 balls. And then in the end, Delano Portgeter unbeaten on 2 runs from 3 balls as well. They only lost 3 wickets, Paarl Royals. And I think this is a decent score on this wicket. 181 for 3 in 20 overs at the Paarl venue, I think is a really good total. So this young man, it's all about this young man today, Luandre Pretorius. 98 not out from 65 balls. Outstanding knock from him. Will be kicking himself. He couldn't make contact with the last ball of the innings. What a shame. If he had made contact, he would have run for 2 no matter what and maybe got to his century. Could have been a moment to remember forever, but not to be. There's still no centuries in this SA20 actually. Still waiting for the first centurion in this SA20 tournament. Maybe we might get it as the tournament progresses along. So a good score set by the Paarl Royals. MI Cape Town, when they come out to bat, will need 182 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. MI Cape Town chasing their first win in this season of the SA20. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. MI Cape Town need 182 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. Ryan Rickleton and Rassie van der Dusen are opening the batting. First ball of the run chase. And Rickleton drives it down the ground past mid-off. Into the boundary for 4. What a way to start the run chase. Beautifully driven straight down the ground. And the first ball of the run chase produces a boundary. Ryan Rickleton off to a flyer. This time it's a quicker delivery and Ryan Rickleton flicks it away leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So 5 runs from the first 2 balls of this over. So Rassie van der Dusen is back on strike. Beyond Fortune bowling the first over here for the Paarl Royals. Quicker delivery, Rassie van der Dusen cuts it away straight to point. And a dot ball here from Fortune. Rassie van der Dusen needs 4 more runs for 1000 SA20 runs. It's a fantastic player as well. It's defended on the front foot by van der Dusen, straight to covers, another dot ball. Oh, this time an inside edge towards short fine leg, chance over and out. Oh, there's good running between the wickets. Rickleton hurries and makes it back. And Rassie van der Dusen gets off the mark with a single. The good player, this Rassie van der Dusen, had a really good season last year. Has started slowly this time around. Last ball of the over coming up. It's another quicker ball. Ryan Rickleton hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. So 7 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 7 without loss after 1 over. So Mokoena is the new bowler into the attack for the Paarl Royals. Nkobani Mokoena, 19 years of age, bowled really well in the previous game. Picked up 4 for 34, his best figures in SA20 so far. A really good fast bowler. And I think he'll be up against Ryan Rickleton. So here we go, second over, Mokoena over the wicket to Rickleton. And Rickleton drives it away straight to covers. Dot ball to start the over. That's driven again down the ground and Mokoena gets a hand on it. Almost went back onto the stumps, you know. And then Ryan Rickleton picks up another single here. Gives the strike back to Rassie van der Dusen. Rassi van der Dussen is due a big knock, is what I feel. He has been a little quiet in this tournament so far. Third ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads. Van der Dussen flicks it away. Has it gone off the bat or off the pad? That's the big question. Picks up another single here. Have a long batting lineup today. Some new faces. Snyman, Tom Moores. They can all bat. Nicholas Pooran is back into the team. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Ryan Rickleton is back on strike. Slow ball driven by Rickleton towards deep extra covers and picks up another single as well. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Just 3 runs from this over so far. Good start here from the Kobani Mokoena. And Van der Dussen goes big, high in the air, and all the way for 6. First 6 of this innings, and this is exactly what Rassi van der Dussen is capable of. Hitting through the line, going through with the shot. In fact, it's given as a boundary, I think. They're checking the boundary maybe. Whether it's gone all the way or not, it looked to me like that it went all the way. Yeah, it is all the way. So first 6 of the innings of the bat of Rassi van der Dussen. Last ball of the over. Back of the length, and Van der Dussen drives it towards covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 17 without loss after 2 overs. So beyond fortune, continuing into a second over, starts with a dot ball. Second ball of the over coming up. It's another quicker delivery, and Rassi van der Dussen flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Ryan Rickleton is back on strike. This time again a fuller delivery, and Rickleton drives it towards mid-off. Oh, lost his bat in the process. Completes another single. Oh my goodness, what is happening there? What is happening in the field? Ryan Rickleton and David Miller having a go at each other. Oh my goodness gracious me. I've never seen anything like that before in a cricket field. Completed the single there, Ryan Rickleton. And then, oh my goodness me, David Miller then having some fun with Ryan Rickleton there. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rassi van der Dussen is back on strike. Another quicker delivery that's flicked away again by Van der Dussen towards deep mid wicket. They'll push for 2, I think. And they'll get it. Another couple of runs for Van der Dussen. Another quicker ball is punched away towards covers. And another dot ball from beyond fortune. The last ball of the over coming up. Another quicker ball. It's pulled away leg side as he found the gap. Deep mid wicket comes around. And Rassie van der Dusen picks up another single to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 22 without loss after 3 overs. So Mokoena is continuing into his second over. Rassie van der Dusen on strike. It's a full delivery, a little bit of an inside edge from Rassie van der Dusen. And again a dot ball to start the over. Oh, slow ball. Van der Dusen swings and misses. Another dot ball from Mokoena. Just want to ask a question. Can they complete this match in the next 1 hour? Can both these batters do it? That shot pulled away by Van der Dusen. 1 bounce to deep mid wicket. And picks up another single. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Ryan Rickleton is back on strike. I just feel that MI Cape Town are in a good position in this run chase now. Shot again, goes for the pull. But not able to make connection. This is good bowling from this youngster. Nkobani Mokoena is bowling well. Another dot ball. This time Rickleton picks the slow ball, hits it over the top. That's 1 bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep mid wicket. So Ryan Rickleton decided enough is enough of prodding and nudging. He'll go for the big shot, clears the infield and picks up the second boundary in this innings. The last ball of the over goes again, and this time it's way back into the crowd. It's onto the grass banks. Has they taken the catch in the crowd or not? I'm not quite sure. But a 6 to finish the over. Expensive over from Mokoena. 11 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 33 without loss after 4 overs. So Beyond Fortune is continuing into his third over now. Rassi van der Dusen will be on strike. Fortune coming around the wicket to van der Dusen. Quicker delivery this time, and Rassi van der Dusen happily drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to start the over. So for now, Rassi van der Dusen happy to play second fiddle to Ryan Rickelton. As long as Ryan Rickelton is finding the boundaries, MI Cape Town will be in a good position. It's a quicker delivery, cut away by Rickelton. He's found the gap here, and that runs away for 4. What placement from Ryan Rickelton. Found the gap beautifully, the tiniest of gaps, but he still finds the gap. Third boundary here in this innings for Ryan Rickelton. Shot this time, pulled away again. Is it all the way? No, it's not. One bounce into the fence. Two looseners there from Beyond Fortune. And Ryan Rickelton is quick to latch on to those looseners. Back-to-back boundaries. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. This time much better lengths. And Ryan Rickelton flicks it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Rassi van der Dusen is back on strike. This time again tossed up. Van der Dusen drives it down the ground and picks up another single. So 11 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over, and Rickelton drives it away towards covers and picks up another single to finish the over. So 12 runs came from that over, and MI Cape Town are 45 without loss after 5 overs. MI Cape Town are 45 without loss after 5 overs. So Otniel Barkman is the new bowler into the attack now for the Paarl Royals. Don't know what happened to Fortune. He's going off the field. He's not happy with something. I don't know what is the issue. So Beyond Fortune. So bowling change here. Otniel Barkman is the new bowler into the attack now. Ryan Rickelton will be on strike, batting on 29 from 14 balls. He's been unstoppable in this tournament so far. You still have Jason Smith and Nicholas Pooran to come in after this. So here's O'Neill Bartman, 6th over of this innings. That's a full delivery. Rickleton tries it. Good fielding at covers. And Ryan Rickleton picks up another single. Does he? No. Yeah, it has picked up a single to start the over. Well, Ryan Rickleton was dropped from the T20 World Cup squad for South Africa, which is a big shock actually, considering the kind of form he's been in. And that I think surely Rickleton will be hurt by that. But they have managed to pick up Jason Smith in that team. Oh, and Van der Dusen goes big. High into the night sky and over the rope. So Rassie Van der Dusen is saying, not only Rickleton can play the shots, I can play it too. Second six for Rassie Van der Dusen in this innings. And the 50 comes up for MI Cape Town. 50 comes up in just 5.2 overs. This time back of the length, defended towards point, was looking for the single there, but not available, so another dot ball from Bartman. So both these openers have been prolific ever since the last season of the SA20, continuing their good form this year as well. Shot again, it's pulled away leg side, and it's over the rope for another six. He's just hitting sixes for fun at the moment. It's Rassie Van der Dusen. Too short this time from O'Neill Bartman. And once again, Van der Dusen latching on to that one. Second six in this over. MI Cape Town are on a roll in this run chase so far. He goes offside this time over the top, and that'll be another six. That's a massive hit again. What is happening here to O'Neill Bartman? Once again over pitching, once again providing the length for Rassie Van der Dusen to get underneath it. And he's hit it high and handsome over extra covers for another six. Third six in this over. One more delivery left in this over. Rassie Van der Dusen is now 33 from just 20 balls. Last ball of the over. Oh, and that's a beauty. Absolute beauty. Beats the outside edge. Why didn't he bowl this earlier in the over? We need to ask that question. Absolute beauty there to finish the over. But still 19 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 64 without loss after 6 overs after the power play. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. A bowling change here. Mujibur Rahman is the new bowler into the attack, but it doesn't make a difference. Short and wide. And Ryan Rickleton cuts it past point and into the boundary for 4. Once again starts the over with a boundary. Welcomes Mujibur Rahman with a boundary. This time tossed up on middle stump, and Ryan Rickleton flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Rassie van der Dusen is on strike. Van der Dusen dealing only in sixes, 33 from 21 balls with 4 sixes at a strike rate of 157.14. That's a quicker delivery on the pads. Rassie van der Dusen flicks it away. They're going to push for 2, I think. And that's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for van der Dusen. So both batters on 35 now. A race to reach the half century probably. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Quicker delivery guided towards short third man. And another dot ball from Mujib. The required run rate is only 8.32. MI Cape Town bossing this at the moment, has to be said. Fuller delivery this time. And Van der Dusen defends it on the front foot. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Last ball of the over. And that's driven again straight to point. Another dot ball to finish. So despite conceding a boundary of the first ball of the over, good comeback from Mujibur Rahman. Just 7 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 71 without loss after 7 overs. So 13 overs left. 13 overs left and MI Cape Town need 111 runs to win this match. At this same stage, the Paarl Royals were 73 without loss. And MI Cape Town are 71 without loss. Only 2 runs behind Paarl Royals at the same stage. And now another bowling change. Sikandar Raza is the new bowler into the attack for the Paarl Royals. Coming around the wicket to Ryan Rickleton. Short this time, Rickleton pulls it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. So Rassie van der Dusen is back on strike. Goes for a sweep. Van der Dusen gets it towards deep square leg. Oh, the fielder puts in the dive but not able to stop it. It's gone underneath the fielder and into the boundary for 4. It's the first 4 for Rassie van der Dusen in this innings. He's been dealing in 6s so far. He picks up a boundary now. It's a quicker delivery this time and Van der Dusen hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Moves into the 40s now. Nearing a half century. A well-deserved one. Ryan Rickleton is back on strike. Oh, he goes for the big shot inside edge to short fine leg. And another dot ball from Sikandar Raza. Need a breakthrough here, Paarl Royals. Searching for the breakthrough, but this opening partnership is taking the game away from Paarl Royals at the moment. A matching shot for shot, both these batters. Comes down the wicket. I think he sliced it. It's in the air. Fielder there. Takes the catch. And there's the first wicket. It's Sikandar Raza who provides the breakthrough for Paarl Royals. I was just talking about Paarl Royals needing to break this partnership. And that is exactly what Sikandar Raza has done. Drawing Rickleton into the shot. He came down the wicket, was looking to clear the boundary. Only sliced it in the air. And a really good catch actually at long off. Was going away from him. Took the catch. And the celebrations for Paarl Royals. They've only picked up one wicket. Still a long way to go though. But at least they have broken this opening partnership. Ryan Rickleton is out after scoring 36 runs from 20 balls. And MI Cape Town are 77 for 1 after 7.5 overs. Now then, the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town is the Caribbean batter, popular batter. He's a popular MI player these days, apart from the IPL in all other franchises. Apart from the IPL in all other franchise tournaments, the Nicholas Pooran is always involved with an MI franchise. And here he is with the MI Cape Town now. Nicholas Pooran is the new batter to the crease, 10,259 runs. In his T20 career, very, very experienced batter. So last ball of the over coming up. And that's a quicker delivery. Nicholas Pooran drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. The 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Ryan Rickleton, and MI Cape Town are 77 for 1 after 8 overs. So now that Paarl Royals have got the breakthrough, they'll be looking to squeeze in a few overs. Mujib into his second over now. But Rassie van der Dusen gives himself room, cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Sikandar Raza with an important breakthrough there the previous over. He always breaks those important partnerships, doesn't he? Such a great bowler. Now Nicholas Pooran is back on strike. Quicker delivery there. Inside edge from Pooran onto his pads. And another dot ball from Mujibur Rahman. Another quicker delivery flicked away by Pooran. Excellent fielding at mid-wicket. And another dot ball here. The pressure's now slowly beginning to shift, I feel. Few dot balls, few quiet overs can turn the game on its head. Because Paarl Royals were also off to a similar start when they were batting, but then slowed down in the middle overs a little bit. That's flicked away again by Pooran. And he gets off the mark with a single here, Nicholas Pooran. Two more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Tussen is back on strike. Oh, he gives himself room, but it's fired down the leg side. Will be a wide, I think. Well, it's not given as a wide. It's given as a dot ball. Rassie van der Tussen is not happy about it. Obviously. That's on the pads. Van der Tussen flicks it away towards square leg and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Mujib. Just 3 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 80 for 1 after 9 overs. Leg by single it is to finish that over. The Sikandar Raza is continuing into his second over, where picked up the wicket of Rickleton in the previous over, and now there's slowly some pressure building on MI Cape Town. Sikandar Raza coming over the wicket to Rassie van der Tussen, who goes for a slog sweep uphill for LBW, but not out as a decision, and they'll sneak in 1 leg byes to start the over. And Nicholas Pooran is back on strike. Oh, looking to flick it away. It's gone off the pads of Pooran. And he picks up another single. Will be another leg byes, I think. In fact, the first delivery is given as runs off the bat of Rassie van der Tussen. Second one is obviously 1 leg byes, given as leg byes by the umpire. 4 more deliveries left in this over. Rassie van der Tussen getting a little restless, I think. Round arm, and van der Tussen hits it down the ground. Good fielding of his own bowling by Sikandar Raza. Gets a hand on it. Another dot ball from Raza. Nearing a half century here, Rassie van der Tussen. Round arm again. Well, goes for the big shot, gets an inside edge towards deep mid wicket. They're pushing for 2 here. Pushing for 2. Chance of a run out of the bowler's end. Oh my goodness, the throw was too wide. Throw was too wide. There was a big chance of a run out. I don't think 2 was on in that delivery. A very, very risky second there from Rassie van der Tussen, and he makes it. The 2 more deliveries left in this over. Round arm again on the path, flick to short fine leg. Can't get the single this time. This is another excellent over from Sikandar Raza. Just 4 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. And van der Tussen goes down the ground. Beats long on for 4 to finish the over. Much needed boundary for MI Cape Town. Ends the over with a boundary. 8 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are now 88 for 1 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 10 overs left, 94 needed for MI Cape Town to win this match and pick up their first win in this year's SA20 tournament. The Asha tribe is the new bowler into the attack now for Paarl Royals. Another news is that MI Emirates have beaten the Abu Dhabi Night Riders and they are into the final of ILT20 2025-26. The final of ILT20 this season will be MI Emirates taking on Desert Vipers. As we see short and wide, Pooran cuts it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. Desert Vipers, they lost the final in the ILT20 last season against the Dubai Capitals. Will be looking to make amends and pick up their first title in the ILT20 tournament. Meanwhile, MI Emirates, they will look to continue their legacy of winning finals. There will be a cracker of a final for sure. We might cover that match as well. The second ball of the over coming up. Short ball, and that's pulled away by Van der Dusen. It's on to the bank. Another 6. Dragged down there from Asha tribe. And Rassi Van der Dusen won't miss out on such looseners. He brings up another half century here. 54 from just 36 balls with 2 boundaries and 5 sixes at a strike rate of 150. Outstanding batting. And this time it's a full delivery. Van der Dusen flicks it leg side towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. This time on the stumps, Pooran defends it to third man, doesn't take the single. Dot ball again from Asha tribe. Three more deliveries left in this over. Quicker ball pulled away by Pooran towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. So Rassi Van der Dusen is back on strike. One more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over. And Van der Dusen drives towards deep extra covers. And will pick up another single to finish the over. So a good over for MI Cape Town. 10 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 98 for 1 after 11 overs. The Sikandar Raza is continuing into his third over. Rassi Van der Dusen has played an outstanding knock today. So if Rickleton doesn't score, if Rickleton doesn't score a big one, then Rassi Van der Dusen is there to score. Quicker delivery this time. And Van der Dusen flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. The Pooran is back on strike. Was setting himself up for the slug sweep initially. but then defends it towards point and picks up another single. 100 comes up for MI Cape Town. 100 comes up in just 11.2 overs, needing 82 to win from the last 52 balls. Fuller delivery this time. Van der Dusen flicks it away towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Three more deliveries left in this over. Pooran is back on strike. Pooran goes straight down the ground. One bounce to long off and picks up another single as well. Two more deliveries left in this over. He gives himself room, looks for the drive, gets an inside edge to short fine leg, and Van der Dusen picks up another single. The last ball of the over coming up. And that's pulled away by Pooran. Well, it's just a matter of time before he launched into one. That's way back into the grass bank for another 6 to finish the over. So 11 runs came from that over. Pooran picks up his first 6 in this innings. And MI Cape Town are now 109 for 1 after 12 overs. So Otoniel Barkman is back into the attack. Need to break this partnership here. Rassie Van der Dusen is on strike. But they can't break partnerships like that. It's in the air. Down the ground to long off. He's taken at long off. I was just talking. He can't break partnerships like that. But he's broken it in the end. And Rassie Van der Dusen has to go. It looked like it was in the slot actually. For Van der Dusen, didn't get enough on it. And a good catch at long off, and finally they have broken this partnership. Still some work to do for MI Cape Town. This match is not yet over. Can Paarl Royals still believe in themselves to try and defend this? Rassie Van der Dusen is out after a good knock of 59 from 42 balls, and MI Cape Town are 109 for 2 after 12.1 overs. .73 needed from 47 balls now, and Jason Smith is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. Still a tricky kind of an equation. This required run rate 9.32. We have had some cracker of a games in this SA20 tournament so far. No one can forget yesterday's super over. Second ball of the over coming up. Jason Smith on strike. That's a full delivery. Jason Smith there drives it down the ground to long on. They're going to push for two, I think. Nope, just a single. Jason Smith gets off the mark with a single. The third ball of the over coming up. Shot this time. It's pulled in the air. Lands safely. And Paarl picks up another single. This is good bowling here. Ordinal Bartman is hitting the deck hard. Paarl getting it on top of the bat there. Lucky for him that the ball landed safely. 71 needed from 45 balls now. It's getting a little trickier. Need some boundaries here, MI Cape Town. This pitch will continue to get slower and slower as the run chase progresses. Jason Smith on strike. Oh, looking for a big shot. Appeal for MW. That's dead. That's finger goes up. Another wicket goes down. Second wicket in the over for Bartman, and this game is turning here. Turning quickly. Is Jason Smith going to go for the review? 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. 2 seconds, 1 second, and he's walking. So the third wicket goes down. Ordinal Bartman striking once again. The Paarl Royals have some new belief now in this game. It's still 71 needed from 44. Jason Smith unfortunately not able to make a contribution. He's named in South Africa's T20 World Cup squad. For those who don't know, Jason Smith is included in South Africa's T20 World Cup squad, but he hasn't contributed today. Out for just one. And MI Cape Town are 111 for 3 after 12.4 overs. So Jacques Snyman is the new batter to the crease for MI Cape Town. A new player has been included in the team today. 1,335 runs in his 20 over career so far, but this is a different kind of a pressure, different kind of a conditions. Required run rate now suddenly 9.68. Tell you what, if Paarl Royals can get the wicket of Paarl as well, they'll suddenly start to believe. Such a crazy game this. This might just go down to the wire, I feel. 2 more deliveries left in this over. How many thrillers we have had in this tournament so far? There's still Tom Moores to come, George Linde to come. They're all capable batters. Bartman, here's Bartman, 5th ball of the over. Snyman flicks it away straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball. What an over this is from Bartman. Could this be the over that changes the complexion of this game in favour of the Paarl Royals? 1 more delivery left in this over. Remember, Paarl Royals were bowled out for 49 in the first match, in their first match of this season. And ever since they have bounced back really well actually. Last ball of the over. Shot this time, it's pulled away in the air by Jacques Snyman. 1 bounce to deep mid-wicket and gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. Excellent over from Bartman. Just 3 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And MI Cape Town are 112 for 3 after 13 overs, and it's also that time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout. 70 needed from the last 7 overs for MI Cape Town. Sikandar Raza now continuing into his last over. And straight away starts with a dot ball. I think the ball stayed low there. Snyman looking to cut, but not able to make connection. In fact, it's given as a wide to start the over. So Sikandar Raza has to reload that one again. Down to 69 needed from 7 overs. Oh, swings and misses. Ball kept low. Snyman looking to swing leg side, but misses it. Again a dot ball to start the over. This time swung leg side towards deep mid wicket. And Snyman picks up another single here. I just get a feeling that Nicholas Pooran has to press the accelerator now. Nicholas Pooran just has to do it. Third ball of the over. That's cut away by Pooran. Has it been taken? It has. Straight into the hands of Point. And another wicket goes down here. Paarl Royals now seriously back in this. I was just talking about if Paarl Royals manage to get the wicket of Nicholas Pooran, this game might turn completely, and that is exactly what Sikandar Raza has done. What a spell this is turning out to be from the Zimbabwe all-rounder. It was hit flat and straight into the hands of the fielder at point. And MI Cape Town, from a really good position, are suddenly starting to crumble here. Nicholas Pooran is out after scoring 12 runs from 13 balls. And MI Cape Town are 114 for 4 after 13.3 overs. So suddenly now two new batters at the crease and two relatively inexperienced batters at the crease for MI Cape Town. Tom Moores is the new batter to the crease now. I mean, he did feature in the IL T20 for Gulf Giants in the initial few matches. Couldn't contribute much. He's now here for the MI Cape Town in the SA20 with 68 needed from 39 balls. Suddenly now, big pressure on MI Cape Town. Running out of batters, George Linde and Rashid Khan to come. They can't. Chaos, bowled him! Bowled him, another wicket. Yeah, first ball duck for Tom Moores. Sikandar Raza has got 2 in 2. He's on a hat-trick. And it's a game-changing spell this for the Paarl Royals. Played down the wrong line there, Tom Moores. I was just talking that he's been struggling for form. He featured in the IL T20, couldn't contribute much. He's been struggling for form. And straight away playing down the wrong line, loses the top of middle and off stump. And MI Cape Town suddenly in disarray here. Tom Moores is out for a first ball duck. And MI Cape Town are now 114 for 5 after 13.4 overs. Hat-trick ball coming up next. This was always the concern, batting depth of MI Cape Town today. Now George Linde is the new batter to the crease, very much capable. Sikandar Raza is on a hat-trick. What a dream spell this is, 3 for 26 in his 3.4 overs. Can he get the hat-trick here? Not much batting left for MI Cape Town. It's all the bowling all-rounders now. George Linde, Rashid Khan, Kagiso Rabada. Left after this for batting. Trent Bolt can also swing his bat round, I feel. Hat-trick ball coming up. Paarl Royals cheering on Sikandar Raza. Hat-trick ball. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side, I think. It's gone past the keeper. Will it go for 4? No, it won't. They'll pick up a couple of runs, but I think it's a wide and the hat-trick ball should continue, I feel. No, it's given as leg byes. It's given as leg byes. 2 leg byes it is. The hat-trick ball has been negotiated somehow. It's a leg bye, double. 1 more delivery left in this over. But what an over from Sikandar Raza. Magic man with both bat and ball, isn't he? The last ball of the over coming up. George Linde on strike. Tossed up this time and Linde drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And MI Cape Town are in a little bit of trouble here. 117 for 5 after 14 overs. So Nikobani Mokoina is back into the attack now for the Paarl Royals. 6 overs left, 65 needed for MI Cape Town. George Linde is on strike, 5 wickets in hand. The batting looks a little iffy after this for MI Cape Town. So Mokoina coming over the wicket to George Linde. That's back of the length, punched away straight to point. Dot ball to start the over. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes for the cut shot outside the off stump. Doesn't make connection. Another dot ball from Mokoina. 2 dot balls to start this over. Look at the batting to come. Trent Bolt, Rashid Khan, Kagiso Rabada. I mean, Rashid Khan and Kagiso Rabada are capable with the bat. But if you are going to expect them to win a cricket match for you with their bat, I am really not sure about that. Oh, goes for the pull shot again. Misses it again. Another dot ball. Pressure building here on MI Cape Town at the moment. 65 needed from 33 balls. George Linde unable to put bat to ball at the moment. This is superb bowling from this youngster, Nikobani Mokoina. It's full this time, flicked away past mid-wicket, it goes down to long on, and George Linde picks up another single. Gives the strike to Snyman. But 2 more deliveries left in this over. Snyman is back on strike. Need a boundary here, MI Cape Town. The required run rate has jumped up to 12. From nowhere, the required run rate has risen so high. Goes big. That's Snyman. It's high into the night sky. Has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Catch taken at long on. And another wicket goes down here. Nikobani Mokoina strikes for Paarl Royals. And the MI Cape Town are sliding further and further at the moment. The pressure was building. Snyman had to go for the big shot. He went for the big shot. Couldn't get the distance. Catch has been taken. I think David Miller, the fielder at long on there, taking the catch. And the MI Cape Town are collapsing here big time. 4 wickets have fallen in the last, 3 wickets have fallen in the last couple of overs actually. Jackus Snyman is out after scoring 2 runs from 5 balls. And MI Cape Town are 118 for 6 after 14.5 overs. So Rashid Khan is the new batter to the crease. The captain of MI Cape Town makes his way out to the middle. He has some good credentials with the bat, alright. A finisher with the bat, no doubt about that. And he has a job to do here. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's cut away, over point. That's 4 more. That's a great way to get off the mark from Rashid Khan. cleared that fielder at point and a boundary to finish the over. 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Snyman. And MI Cape Town are 122 for 6 after 15 overs, needing 60 to win from the last 5 overs. Well, MI Cape Town were 109 for 1 at one stage. They have lost 5 wickets for just 13 runs. Can you believe it? A huge collapse. And that was always going to be the doubt actually, whether MI's middle order can handle the pressure. Whether they have the batters to handle the pressure, that was always the doubt. And that is why they are succumbing here. George Linde on strike now. 5 overs left, 60 needed. Mujibur Rahman back into the attack, into his 3rd over. Quicker delivery, leading edge in the air. Lands safely. Will pick up a single to start the over. 59 needed from 29 balls. And now Mujibur Rahman will be bowling to his fellow countrymen as well. Rashid Khan. Battle of the Afghanistan players. Miller having a conversation with the bowler. How a game can turn. Another quicker delivery. Rashid Khan punches it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. .58 needed from 28 now. How many thrillers have we had in this tournament? Goodness gracious me. Running short of count of how many thrilling matches we having. Another quicker ball. Linde punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So 3 singles in this over. So far so good from Mujibur Rahman. Still 3 more deliveries left. Rashid Khan is back on strike. Rashid Khan goes big and he's gone very big. It's all the way for 6 over long off. So Rashid Khan says, hold on, this game is not over yet. And he has some good credentials with the bat. He is a finisher alright. He picks up a 6 here. Could that release the pressure for MI Cape Town? This time another quicker delivery and Rashid Khan pulls it away towards deep square leg and picks up another single. So 10 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. George Linde is back on strike, required run rate still 12, last ball of the over. And that's another quicker delivery, punched back to the bowler, another dot ball to finish the over. So still a good over from my point of view, from Mujibur Rahman. Just 10 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 132 for 6 after 16 overs, needing 50 to win from the last 4 overs. Well, what a game we are having on our hands. What a tournament we are having on our hands. Another match going down to the wire. 50 needed from the last 4. Can the Paarl Royals pick up back-to-back wins in this tournament? And more importantly, Paarl Royals are playing at home as well. So the win will taste sweeter at home. Otoniel Barkman is back into the attack, and what an over he bowled. He was the one who turned this game on its head by picking up those 2 wickets in 1 over. He's back into the attack now. Rashid Khan is on strike. It's a fantastic Yorker. Rashid Khan looking to guide it towards third man, not able to get bad on it. Again starts with a dot ball. $50 needed from 23 balls. Second ball of the over coming up. And he smashes it. Straight to covers though. Straight to covers. Another dot ball. Pressure building now. MI Cape Town feeling the pressure. O'Neill Bartman picked up the wickets of Rassie van der Dusen and Jason Smith in his previous over, which completely turned the complexion of the game. Till then it was looking like MI Cape Town can get over the line comfortably. But MI Cape Town have suffered a collapse ever since. And now staring down the barrel has to be said. Required run rate 13.64 now. In fact, Rashid Khan has taken the single of the previous ball. So George Linde is on strike now. 49 needed from 22 balls. Bartman coming over around the wicket. And Linde cuts it away. Offside. Finds the gap. 4 more. Much needed for MI Cape Town. Width on offer from O'Neill Bartman. And George Linde picks up his first boundary in this innings. The fourth ball of the over coming up. It goes big this time. George Linde clears long on. It's all the way for 6. Another twist here. Now MI Cape Town suddenly punching, counter punching. George Linde getting into the act. Picks up a 6. 4 and a 6 in this over. Now equation down to 39 needed from 20 balls. What a game this is. Two more deliveries left in this over. George Linde on strike. Swings leg side again. Down to deep mid wicket. And Linde picks up another single. They've got the runs in this over, has to be said. 12 runs from this over. Still 1 ball left. Another thriller on our hands here. Another super over, if you don't mind, will do very nicely for this tournament. Don't want to jinx it though. Rashid Khan is back on strike. Trent Bolt is padded up, ready to come in next. Last ball of the over, sliced away over third man. That's 4 more to finish the over. A huge over for MI Cape Town. A huge over for MI Cape Town. 16 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 148 for 6 after 17 overs. Needing 34 to win from the last 3 overs. Well, just when we were thinking that MI Cape Town are sliding, collapsing, this partnership now between Rashid Khan and George Linde is giving some hope. Partnership of 30 from just 13 deliveries between George Linde and Rashid Khan. And the youngster Nkobani Mokoena is back into the attack now for Paarl Royals. 34 needed for MI Cape Town. 18th over. Here's Mokoena. Oh, Linde goes for the big shot and misses it. Dot ball to start the over. 34 needed from 17. The pressure on a young man here. Mokoena has to deliver under pressure. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, swings and misses again. Another slower delivery and another beauty from Mokoena. 2 dot balls to start this over. George Linde feeling some pressure. Once again rolling the fingers over the ball. And Linde looking to clear the boundary there, not able to make connection. .34 needed from 16. It has to be these two batters to do the job if MI Cape Town are to get over the line. Slow ball driven this time by Linde towards deep extra covers. Good fielding at deep extra covers. And George Linde picks up another single. Now down to 33 from 15. Rashid Khan is back on strike. Another game going down to the wire here. Just had a thriller yesterday. Having another thriller today. What is it about these thrillers? David Miller having a conversation with the bowler, trying to change the fields if possible. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rashid Khan is back on strike. Both these batters are very much capable of winning the game for MI Cape Town from here. Oh, short and wide. Was going for the cut shot. Misses it there. And it's another dot ball here. 33 needed from 14 now. What an over this is. Just 1 run from this over so far. In fact, it's given as a wide. So Mokoena has to reload that one again. Umpires always make these late calls, isn't it? They don't make the calls on time. 3 more deliveries left in this over. Kyle Verreynne is not happy. This one is clearly wide outside the off stump. Arm squared again from the umpire. Mokoena has to reload that one again. Down to 31 from 15. 150 comes up for MI Cape Town. 150 comes up in 17.3 overs. So 4th ball of the over coming up. Oh, slow ball, swings and misses. This should be a dot. It is a dot ball. So now down to 31 from 14. What an over this is. Under pressure. Nkobani Mokoena is delivering. Just 3 runs from this over. Can he finish it well? Very important to finish the over well. Two more deliveries left in this over. Rashid Khan. Oh, outside the off stump. Goes for the drive. Inside edges it to the keeper. He's just not able to make contact. Another dot ball to finish. Another dot ball from Mokoena. And now just 1 more delivery left in this over. Still 31 needed from 13 balls. What a fantastic over this is from Mokoena. Could this be the match winning over for Paarl Royals? Very important to handle the pressure well. And that is exactly what Barney Mukoina is doing. Last ball of the over coming up. Rashid Khan. Oh, swings it leg side, gets an inside edge towards deep square leg and will pick up another single to finish the over. But what an excellent over this is. Just 4 runs came from that over from Mukoina. And MI Cape Town are 152 for 6 after 18 overs, needing 30 to win from the last 2 overs. So 2 overs left, 30 needed. The penultimate over has to be a big one for both the teams actually. Penultimate over is a big over for both the teams. And I think Paarl Royals are taking a big gamble here. Huge gamble. Because Mujibur Rahman is going to be bowling the penultimate over for the Paarl Royals. And this can go either way actually. It can go in favor of MI Cape Town, it can go in favor of Paarl Royals. Spinner bowling this kind of an over is always a gamble. Mujibur Rahman bowling to his fellow countryman Rashid Khan. First ball. Excellent Yorker. Rashid Khan hits it down the ground to mid-off. A dot ball to start. Now 30 from 11. Paarl Royals getting closer to victory, I think, if MI Cape Town don't get a big over here. Second ball of the over. Rashid Khan goes big. How far? How far? Far enough. 6. Keeps the game alive for MI Cape Town. The captain Rashid Khan produces a 6. Now 24 from 10. Game still alive. This time it's full again. It's driven straight to covers by Rashid Khan. And another dot ball. That's much better from Mujib. Now 3 more deliveries left. 24 needed from 9 and need another 6 here. Another couple of 6s needed at least. It has to be Rashid Khan, isn't it? Who else? 24 from 13 balls with 2 boundaries and 2 6s at a strike rate of 184.62 from Rashid Khan. Well, he goes again, Rashid Khan. It's high into the night sky. And it's over the fence. Second 6 in this over. And now down to 18 from 8. This is what I was saying. It's a big gamble to bowl Mujib in this over. It can go either way. For now, Rashid Khan is winning this battle here. Pressure on Mujib here. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Another 6 will make MI Cape Town as favourites here. How a game can turn and twist. Goodness gracious me. Rashid Khan with the bat. Here comes Mujib again. Rashid goes again. It's in the air. Long off. Long off. Can't get there. 1 bounce to long off. It won't go for 4. It will be another couple of runs for Rashid Khan. Now 16 from 7. You need another 6, don't you? If you are MI Cape Town, you need another 6. So a big delivery coming up. The last ball of the over will be very important. They're checking the boundary. I think the fielder at long off has done well there. So a big delivery coming up here. Last ball of the over coming up. Mujib to Rashid Khan. Which way is going to go? Full toss. It's high in the air. Is this a catching opportunity here? Can't get there, Mujib. And Rashid Khan picks up another single to finish the over. I would say that Mujib has done well to get out of that over. 15 runs came from that over. And MI Cape Town are 167 for 6 after 19 overs, needing 15 runs to win from the last over. Yet another last over thriller in this SA20 tournament. So 15 runs needed from the last over. Rashid Khan has a chance to become a hero with the bat. O'Neill Bartman is going to be bowling the last over for the Paarl Royals. And which way is this going to go is the big question. We still don't know. Rashid Khan, 33 not out from 16 balls with 2 boundaries and 3 big sixes at a strike rate of 206.25, and this is what Rashid Khan is known to do. Here's Bartman, last over. Rashid swings leg side, it's down the ground. Long on comes around, does well. And Rashid Khan will pick up another couple of runs to start the over. Now 13 from 5. Goodness gracious me. "13 from 5 now. Rashid Khan, a 50 partnership comes up between these two batters. Partnership of 51 from 26 balls between George Linte and Rashid Khan. And it's still 13 needed from the last 5 balls. Rabada and Trent Bolt both are padded up to come in next. Second ball of the over coming up. It goes big, it's high in the air. High in the air, fielder coming underneath it. Takes the catch at long off. And could that be the match for Paarl Royals? Mishit it completely there, Rashid Khan. And the catch has been taken at long off. And now Paarl Royals start to believe that they can get over the line in this game. Because the new batter will have to face the music with 13 still needed from the last 4 balls. Would say very good slow ball there from Bartman. Rashid Khan only managed to slice it in the air. And a really good catch at long off. So it's the end of the captain of the MI Cape Town. Rashid Khan is out after scoring a good 35 from 18 balls. And MI Cape Town are now 169 for 7 after 19.2 overs. Needing 13 runs to win from the last 4 balls. So Kagiso Rabada is the new batter to the crease. He has the capability to hit a long ball. It's pressure time here, 13 to win from the last 4 balls of this match. MI Cape Town will be thinking, how has it got down to this? When Rassie van der Dusen and Nicholas Pooran were batting, it looked as though MI Cape Town will storm over the line. But not to be. It's been a comeback up for the ages from Paarl Royals here. Can they finish it? If O'Neill Bartman picks up another wicket, he'll complete 50 wickets in the SA20. But I don't think his focus will be on that. His focus will be to defend these 13 runs in the last 4 balls. So here we go. Rabada is on strike. Third ball of the over coming up. Bartman to Rabada. And Rabada goes big. High into the night sky. And all the way for 6. What a shot from Kagiso Rabada. Clears the boundary. And now the equation down to 7 needed from 3 balls. What a game this is turning out to be. Kagiso Rabada comes in and knocks one over the boundary. MI Cape Town will be saying another 6 here needed. Goes again, Rabada. It's in the air this time. The fielder will come underneath it. And it's taken. Another one goes. Another wicket goes. Rabada hit a 6 on the previous ball. He mistimed this one. And it's into the safe hands of long on. And O'Neill Bartman picks up his 4th wicket of the day. There's still 7 needed from the last 2 balls. And once again, a new batter will have to come in and face the music. What a game this is turning out to be. 7 needed from 2 balls. It was the same equation for Durban Super Giants in yesterday's match, if anyone remembers. In yesterday's match, it was the same equation for Durban Super Giants. Wian Mulder bowled a couple of wides, then conceded a boundary, then there was a run out, it went to the super over. So still anything can happen. But Kagiso Rabada is out after scoring 6 runs from 2 balls, and MI Cape Town are 175 for 8 after 19.4 overs. Wow. What a game we are having here. Trent Boult is the new batter to the crease and he can hit some big shots. We have seen it before. He has won games with the bat. If anyone remembers the eliminator of MLC 2025, Trent Boult won it with the bat for MI New York against San Francisco Unicorns in that game. If anyone can rewind back to that game. But this is pressure time to hit 7 from 2 balls. It's 50 wickets in the SA20 tournament for Othniel Bartman. Congratulations to him. Outstanding achievement. And I don't know what the discussion is about now. It's 7 runs needed from 2 balls. David Miller, Hardus Villion not playing today is having a discussion. And Bartman is also having a discussion with them. There'll be nerves in both camps now. More importantly, nerves for MI Cape Town. Whether Trent Boult can hit a 6 here. Big delivery coming up. Trent Boult doesn't have time to settle in. He has to go for the big shot. Here's Bartman again, looking for a 5-wicket haul. Boult on strike. Oh, looking to swing leg side. Gets an inside edge through to the keeper. Gives the strike to George Linde. And we are down to the last ball. 6 runs needed for victory. It's a simple equation now. George Linde has to clear the boundary. 6 needed from 1 ball. It's gone down to the last ball again. Paarl Royals need 1 good ball to seal this game. It's going to be George Linde. Can he be the hero today for MI Cape Town? He has scored 16 from 15 balls with 1 boundary and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 106.67. And he has the capability to hit 6s. He needs to hit it now. 6 needed from the last ball. For MI Cape Town, they are still winless in this tournament. And it all comes down to this delivery. I bet no one can watch now. Everyone are hiding their faces. Here we go, last ball, George Linde, 6 needed. Wide outside the off stump, he sliced it in the air. It will be 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4, but it won't matter because the Paarl Royals have sneaked over the line. George Linde hit it really well, the last ball. It's bounced into the fence for 4. And it's heartbreak of the highest order. For MI Cape Town, came so close, yet so far, and Paarl Royals win this match by just 1 run. What a game we have had. What a nail biter we have had. Back-to-back nail biters in this SA20 tournament. They're checking the boundary, of course, but it's bounced inside. It's bounced inside and gone into the fence, and the celebrations begin in the Paarl Royals dugout. Back-to-back wins for Paarl Royals. And even though Othniel Bartman has been expensive, he has bowled terrifically well. He picked up a couple of wickets in 1 over. He picked up the wicket of Rassie van der Dusen and Jason Smith in the same over, which triggered a collapse for MI Cape Town. And he finishes with 4 for 51 in his 4 overs. He's also completed 50 wickets in the SA20 tournament, which is an outstanding achievement. And unfortunately for the MI Cape Town, they still remain winless after 4 matches. And they still remain at the bottom of the table, MI Cape Town. Not often you will see an MI franchise struggling to win a match like this. But that is what it is in this SA20 tournament now. But outstanding bowling performance from the Paarl Royals today. 4 wickets for Otniel Bartman, 3 wickets for Sikandar Raza, the chief architects for Paarl Royals to defend this total. And at one stage, actually, MI Cape Town, they collapsed from 109 for 1 to 118 for 6. And that is where I think the game completely shifted in favor of the Paarl Royals. Until then, it was looking good for MI Cape Town actually. Rassie van der Dusen scored a well-deserved half-century of 59 from 42 balls. And Ryan Rickleton also started well with 36 from 20 balls. Until then, it was looking really good. Another good opening partnership actually for MI Cape Town. They got a 77-run opening partnership. But then Sikandar Raza came and he broke the back. He picked up 3 wickets. Otniel Bartman kept on picking up wickets. And in the end, it's the Paarl Royals who get over the line. And what a way to make a comeback actually. You just imagine Paarl Royals got bowled out for 49 runs in their first match. And then they bounced back. They beat the same opposition, Sunrisers Eastern Cape, away from home in their second match. And now they have beaten MI Cape Town in their own home ground. And this will give Paarl Royals a lot of confidence going forward in this tournament. But unfortunately though, for MI Cape Town, they need to go back and reflect on their batting performance. Their middle order was always a question mark. And I think that is where they have lost this game today. If you look at the batting lineup, top three scored really well for MI Cape Town, but again the middle order not able to contribute. George Linde and Rashid Khan, the only contributors in the middle order, coming to double digits, but none of the other batters were able to contribute much, and that is why MI Cape Town haven't been able to cross the line today. So what a match, what a win. Paarl Royals have won this match by just 1 run. Another nail biter in this SA20 tournament, and Paarl Royals have picked up back-to-back wins. And they are really going strong in this SA20 tournament. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches in this SA20 tournament. So until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys, cheers and good night. And actually, I just wanted to say one thing before closing it. MI fans don't need to get disheartened because MI Emirates have made it through to the ILT20 final. They defeated the Abu Dhabi Night Riders in the ILT20 qualifier 2 today, and they have made it through to the final. So there's one positive result for any of the MI fans watching this. Yes, MI Cape Town have lost this match today in the SA20, but MI Emirates, they defeated the Abu Dhabi Night Riders and they are into the final. And considering MI franchise's records in finals, I think that is a really good result for the Mumbai Indians franchise. So MI Emirates will be taking on the Desert Vipers in this year's ILT20 final, and that will be a cracker of a final to watch out for. So one result didn't go in favor of MI, but the other result, an important result, playoffs result, went in favor of MI Emirates. They are into the final of the ILT20. So MI fans can cheer up and they can go and see the match, the ILT20 match, which MI Emirates won today. So we'll be back again soon. Take care guys. Cheers and good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.